A number of things possibly to get more businesses back open. Joining us right now to talk more about how we're faring out with COVID-19 and all of the restrictions and reopening of businesses. We have invited County Supervisor Jim Desmond to be with us. He is joining us via Skype. Good morning. How are you, Mr. Desmond?
Good morning, Elizabeth. Doing well. Thank you very much.
All right. So come Tuesday, you're going to be calling for more businesses to reopen.
Yes. The governor made announcements on Friday, and we're still trying to decipher exactly what that was, if we got total control or we still have to use their criteria at first, sort of like how we did with the salons. But no, I'm looking forward to making a motion on Tuesday that we start opening up some more businesses, or we at least take the position that we want to open up more businesses in San Diego County. But we have to do this in kind of a two-pronged approach. As I reported earlier, about 97% of those who die of the virus have underlying conditions. And in San Diego County, about 47% of the people that have died or passed away have been from congregate care or senior facilities. In other states, it's been in Minnesota, it's like 81% of the people are from senior facilities. Mm-hmm. Same with Ohio. So we got to make sure that whatever we do, opening up businesses, that it's a two-pronged approach, that we also make sure we're taking care of the most vulnerable, but getting the healthy people back to work. And what I was planning on proposing is that we get full access to parking and beach activities. Right now, it's kind of ridiculous. You can't, even if we're allowed to sit on the beach on Tuesday, you still can't throw a ball back and forth. But you can go to a park and do that, but you can't do it at the beach. So I'm looking that we open up all of our beach activities and we allow gatherings that adhere to the social distancing guidelines. I'd also like to request from the governor that gyms be open, hotels, wineries and breweries, churches, even though we just heard from the Supreme Court, theme parks, youth sports, charter fishing boats and pools, and all of these under the umbrella of the social distancing guidelines, to make sure we, just like we did when the essential businesses were open, we were able to keep people safe by following those guidelines and protocols. We can now do that with more businesses, and I'm looking forward to opening up more of them up sooner rather than later.
Well, sir, it sounds like you're very optimistic considering the cases and the direction that San Diego County has been going in. It's interesting to note, though, how it can be a little confusing as to, yes, the governor is giving the county more control, but there's even some areas where you're not sure, well, how much control? Will you be allowed to, for example, open up the gyms or allow for public parking or activity on the beach, kicking around the soccer ball? Why is that? Why do you think it's not clear when it comes from the governor's office? Who's communicating to you?
I think this whole thing since day one, the most frustrating thing is people don't know, and it's not very clear. And unfortunately, that we keep, exacerbating that same issue. He said on Friday he was going to allow counties to open up at their own pace, but it's just like we were allowed to open up our own pace for salons and barber shops, but only after he gave us the okay on the salons and barber shops. I don't know if this last Friday's meeting and the county staff and our council are still trying to decipher exactly what was said and contacting his office and finding out exactly if we can move forward with things like hotels and breweries and theme parks and, a zoo and safari park and places, Legoland, if we can do that on our own, or if not. But either way, I want to be ready on Tuesday. I think we can open these businesses safely. We got 30% unemployment, and it keeps growing. I mean, we've got entire hotels complexes downtown San Diego at the convention center and by the airport that are just shuttered. They're closed down. We need to get people back to work. We need to get this economy going. The longer it takes, the longer it's for us to open, the much, much longer it's going to take for us to get our economy back. And for the county and other government agencies to have the resources and income to provide the much, much more needed services that are going to be demanded of us due to the virus and people being unemployed.
Mr. Desmond, can you give me a quick update? Do you know what's going on with the moratoriums with evictions. I know that's starting. More people are starting to discuss that. At least within the city of San Diego, they're looking at expanding the eviction moratorium. What's happening countywide with that? I know there's a lot of questions.
Well, I did see it just came out our agenda for Tuesday's meeting, and it is public, that I think 2 of our supervisors are putting forward an extension. And I think it's at least a 30-day extension for renters. For us, it's in the unincorporated area of the county, but putting in extensions for those for holding back on convictions. But at the same time, when we do things like that, it's a good thing to do, but then we also have to think about the people, the landlords and landowners that have mortgages to pay. And have to pay the bank. So you got to balance this out on both ends. So that's going to be interesting. But I do think there is going to be relief coming, from the county as well.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there is an easy fix to any of this. Supervisor Desmond, anything else you want San Diego to know as it relates to the county?
Well, as you had shown in your previous clip there about there was a place in I think it was Missouri that was showing a big crowd of people. We don't want those big crowds of people. We don't want those videos being sent to Sacramento to slow down the pace of us opening. It's incumbent upon businesses that do open to make sure they're adhering to the social distances, because what it does, it sets every one of us back if we do that. So what I would say to businesses, I'm going to keep pushing to get you open, but once you're open, rights come with responsibilities, and the responsibility is we don't want to see videos of, large gatherings with people getting very close together and not practicing the social distancing so that we can continue to move forward. Thanks.
Good point, Supervisor Jim Desmond. Thank you so much for spending some time with us this Saturday morning. We appreciate it.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you.
Well, if you are looking to give back to a good cause, Petco Park is hosting a few events that will help to support Feeding San Diego. We're going to tell you how you can get involved when Good Morning San Diego comes back.
We got breaks in the clouds, sign of things to come.
Took the kids to Coronado midweek, and it was so cold.
Really?
Yeah, it was so gloomy. Not that the kids cared. I mean, they were in the water the whole time, and I mean, it was a nice day. You're at the beach, right?
Sure.
It was a nice time, but it looked like this, and it was a little on the nippy side. Right now, it's a little cold out there, but should be a nice day. Yeah. Right? It's starting to break up in different parts of the coast.
It certainly will be.
Right?
You know what? You know what made a good day even better? When I walked in this morning and found out Kobe's was reopening.
Kobe's Swap Meet, yes.
I used to get all my socks there.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. A lot of people do.
I didn't go to Kobe. I didn't, as a kid, didn't grow up here in San Diego, but I used to go to the swap meet with my dad every single Saturday over in LA County. So it was fun. And if people here in San Diego make it a thing with their family, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And so for the first time this weekend, Kobe swap meet reopens, and Casey McKinnon is checking out the swap meet. She's been walking around looking for all sorts of different things. You like the socks there. There's toys.
There's nothing like new sock day. When you get the bag of socks and they've never been worn, they've never been washed, you pull them out, you put them on, it's new sock day.
New socks. Just
the little things in life.
Socks. Okay. Got your Christmas gift right here. All right, so let's check in with Casey McKinnon. She has this report from Kobe swap meet.
Hey, you guys, good morning. We are at Pechanga Arena at Kobe's swap meet, and as of yesterday, Kobe swap meet is back, and it's Saturday morning, and as of 7 a.m. this morning, people are in here enjoying Kobe's, and I'm joined by Anthony Preto, the VP of Operations. Anthony, good morning.
Good morning, Casey.
Thanks for having us. So it's exciting.
Very exciting.
Kobe's back.
Yes, day number 2, and here we are after being closed for about 12 weeks. We're very excited to be back.
How was yesterday?
So yesterday was great. We had about 100 vendors in attendance. We did about 1,500 shoppers, which is very good for a Friday. Today, much bigger operation. We have over 200 sellers inside, and I expect anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 shoppers.
What do people need to know when they come to Kobe's?
So when everybody arrives at Kobe Swap Meet, they need to know that they must have a facial covering on their face at all times. And then when they walk inside the swap meet, all of this entire interior of the swap meet has changed. There is now space gaps in between each and every vendor, and then we've limited the touch points between customers and vendors, as well as customers and our staff.
And I could imagine that getting the approval to open was a long process. Can you talk about that?
It was a very long process. So we've been working on our plan for about 2 weeks now. Back on May 15th, the County of San Diego allowed swap meets to be a part of the reopening for shopping centers and shopping malls. And so with that, we prepared our plan for the County of San Diego, but we also had to take it to another step and get approval from AEG, who is the controlling leaseholder of this property, since this is city-owned property. Once we got that all approved, then it was just an education process with our staff, the shoppers, and the sellers.
And being a family business, you're back to work and letting people enjoy what you guys have to offer every single weekend. Is it going to continue if all goes well?
100%. We will be open every Friday, Saturday, Sunday moving forward. Hopefully we can get a little bit bigger and a little bit busier each weekend. And with that, we just want to remind all of the shoppers and sellers when they come out to make sure to wear their face covering and to practice social distancing while they're inside the swap meet.
Anthony, thanks so much for having us. 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to bring in John. John, do you want to come over and tell everyone what you have at your vendor?
Yes.
John, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
All right, so we're looking at your vendor here. Tell us a little bit about it and what you have.
This is my space right here. I got guitars, musical instruments, skateboards, bikes, all kinds of cool gear for the whole year. The whole year we got this and more. But yesterday we had a great day, and I love Kobe's. This is my favorite swap meet ever. I hope people come over here and visit us. Yeah, this place is awesome.
So you said yesterday was a great day. How about today?
Today is also a good day. It's early and it's bright and the sun's coming out for me.
Yeah.
And everybody.
All right, what's the best guitar you have in this collection?
The best guitar right now I got is probably one of those nylon strings in the back. Has a nice Spanish sound. It's kind of old, but it's still really nice, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still really nice. So they got to hear it, you know?
All right, John.
Nice.
Cool. Thanks so much
thank
for
you,
sharing.
sir.
Have a great Saturday morning, you guys.
too.
We're
Thank
live
you.
at Pechanga Arena at Kobe Swap Meet. Bring your mask. We have ours. We were social distancing, so we took them off this morning. But everyone's having fun. You never know what you could find here. We're going to send things back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you, Casey. What a great thing, reopening the swap meet. Petco Park is hosting a few special events next weekend. Joining us via Zoom with details is Jacqueline Lash. She's the Vice President of Special Events for the San Diego Padres. Jacqueline, good morning.
Hi,
great to
guys.
see you again.
Yeah, great to see you too.
This is good. We're having to be resourceful during this time, but you guys are doing a great job. Tell us what's coming up.
Yeah, so we love doing events for San Diego over at Petco Park. And times are a little bit different for right now, so we had to pivot and come up with some creative ways to do safe events. And I think we've done a really good job of that. So I'll walk you through some of the concepts that we're currently doing. We are doing some drive-in graduations. So these wonderful seniors that are graduating high school have not been able to do in-person graduations. And so we came up with a concept where it looks like a drive-in theater. Cars pull in, they'll sit in their car, they'll watch a great program on 3 different video screens and a large stage. And they'll actually have the chance to walk across the stage and get their diploma. So we'll socially distance them once their names are called, and they'll be able to get their diploma. So it's really a neat concept, and I think it's a great way to memorialize the day and make it very memorable.
Yeah, it sounds like it. That's right.
Yeah.
Now, there's a couple of very special events happening 1 week from today. Talk to us about those.
That's right. That's right. So on the 6th of June, next Saturday, we are doing 2 showings of Anchorman. So we worked very closely with our friends over at Paramount Studios, and we got the rights to show Anchorman. That will be on next Saturday. The 8:30 showing sold out pretty much immediately. We still have a couple slots available for the 11:30 p.m. showing. So if you want to attend that, I recommend that you go on right now and buy a ticket before it sells out. And you can go to padres.com/drive-in.
Okay, and we want, how much is it to attend the movie?
So it's $45 for a preferred space. That's a centered space. And again, we have the 3 screens, so a lot of viewable movie time. But and then $35 for just a space on the periphery. And that actually includes 2 waters, 2 candy style, 2 theater style candies, and then a Padres hat. So it's a very good value.
And we also want to emphasize that the money that our viewers spend if they go goes to helping the Feeding San Diego. Is that right?
That's right. The San Diego Padres are big supporters of Feeding San Diego, and we're thrilled to be able to offer all proceeds to that organization, especially in this time of need.
Okay, now a lot of people wanting to get back to concerts, and you figured out a way to throw one.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. So we're partnering with Westward Entertainment and Local Media San Diego, and we're putting on the Feed the Need concert, which will also be a drive-in concert, but we will have full lights, production, sound, the whole thing. That will take place on June 7th. Now, the Switchfoot Hiree concert sold out immediately. That's the one at 7 p.m. on the 7th. The good news is I heard that Switchfoot is coming into your studio at 9 a.m. on Monday. So viewers, if they didn't get a ticket, they can catch Switchfoot 9 a.m. on Monday with you guys. But we still have some tickets available for the earlier show. Now that show is at noon, and it's with B-Side Players, Los Sleepwalkers, and SM Familia. So that's going to be a great show too. So if you're missing live music, which I know we all are, you can still get your tickets to that by visiting padres.com/drive-in.
Okay, padres.com/drive-in. All the info's right there. All right?
That's right. Yeah, everything you need.
Jacqueline, great to see you again. Thanks for...
It's so good to see you guys. I miss coming in studio.
I know. It won't be long. You'll be back in soon, I'm sure. We'll
I
get
have
back
a
to
feeling.
normal. Okay, thanks, Jacqueline. Okay, we'll be right back with the 9 o'clock hour of Good Morning San Diego.